Hey guys, welcome back to the Luvele kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a raw, vegan and paleo recipe that you're gonna love. Perfect for entertaining or just as a treat. We're going to be making a Choc hazelnut bar, similar to a cheesecake slice or a fudge slice. The Vibe blender is going to do all of the hard work for us today. It's set in the fridge, it's super easy, so let's get straight into it. When you have a recipe like this one that has a lot of nuts in it, then it's always a good idea to activate or soak those nuts first, and that'll help to make it easier to digest. So I've soaked the nuts and the buckwheat for this recipe overnight in just some room temperature water and a little bit of salt. I'll strain them now and give them a rinse with some fresh water, and then they're good to use. I'm going to use the nut mode on the Vibe blender to mix up the base ingredients, and I'm going to get them into this square tin that I've just lined with some baking paper. Into the blender jug, add half a cup of raw cashews, a quarter of a cup of buckwheat grouts, 1 cup of hazelnuts, 6 large MEDJOOL dates that you've pitted and chopped, 35 grams of coconut oil or around 1 heaped tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, and a pinch of salt. Pulse the mix around 5 times or until you get a nice sticky crumb texture. You might need to use a spatula to scrape down the sides before pulsing again. Use a spatula to get it into the tin and press it out evenly over the base. This can now go into the fridge to set slightly while we get onto the cream filling. So I'll get onto the filling now, and there's no need to clean the blender jug in between these 2 steps. It's just a matter of getting all of those filling ingredients into the jug and blending on smoothie mode for around 40 seconds or until it's nice and smooth. So we've got 1 cup of raw cashews, a quarter of a cup of hazelnuts, 1 cup of homemade coconut yogurt or some canned coconut cream, a third of a cup of raw cacao powder, a third of a cup of honey, a third of a cup of liquid coconut oil, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. After 40 seconds, the filling is looking really good. Give it a scrape around the sides if there's still a few little lumps, and put it back on blend for another few seconds. That should do the trick. So now I'm going to grab the base out of the fridge and pour the filling straight over the top. Smooth out the top and then get it back into the fridge for at least 3 hours to set. After a few hours in the fridge, this is nice and set now. We're going to finish it off with some melted chocolate, some extra chopped hazelnuts, and a few of those extra buckwheat groats. After that, it's ready for you to slice up and enjoy. So there we have another healthy and delicious treat that's so easy to do in your Vibe blender. Another one to add to your repertoire. Hazelnuts and chocolate, we've got fudgy textures, we've got crunchy going on here. It's vegan, paleo and gluten-free. Give this one a go and let us know how you go in the comment section below. And as always, if you want to see more of our Luvele Life recipes, then hit subscribe and give the video a like if you enjoyed this one today. We'll be back soon with another healthy recipe.